So I think this will be a pretty difficult lane. Yeah, he's in a good spot to be laning against Vlad. But I can also just play safely. He can't really tower dive me. Interesting that Aurelion Sol chose to take Ignite. He must have thought he was laning against me. He's going to be really bummed out to find out that Talon is the one he's laning against. Yeah, he's taking Ghost, which is probably the best choice here in this matchup against Vladimir. Our bot lane's gonna get destroyed. Caitlyn Sona. Okay. So I really can never overextend in this lane, because if I push up too far, Darius can press Ghost and get a kill on me. There's not much I can do about that. A lot of Darius will play really safe in the early game because
there is a monster in all of us.
If Darius pushes, he'll get ganked.
So much blood waiting for purpose.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Which
30
vessel shall
seconds
I
until
empty
minions
next?
spawn. Minions have spawned.
Right. Oh, Blood Bowl. I am Lord.
Darius, most good Darius, will be sitting in this bush when I walk into lane. Wait until I go up to this minion, ghost at me, and burn my. Oh shit! I'm gonna have to burn flash here.
One commands me.
Oh, I guess not. Okay, if he were good, he would have just ghosted at me right there. He just denied me 3 minions. Yeah, so he was sitting right here instead of over here.
The skies. Before Vlad.
Such a bullshit champion.
In darkness, I am truly alive.
Nice.
This is my realm. I shall leave this place in ruin. Pitiful creatures.
I may choose to go back here, but if you see how I'm playing, I'm trying to get as much damage in without letting him get onto me. If you can kite Darius, you can normally beat him. But since he has Ghost, I can't push up. If I were right here, standing right there, I'd be dead.
So much blood waiting for purpose. Witness the depths of despair.
Got him.
Slake my thirst.
He had to push. There was literally no way he could prevent it from pushing. Oh shit, that wave's gonna lock down right here. That's so bad for me. But actually it will end up pushing towards me because he only has 3 minions there.
The skies will rain red.
So this will be fine. It'll actually be not possible to freeze with just 3. You need 4 minions to actually lock it down. He's gonna try and freeze, but it's actually gonna end up slow pushing towards me. So I can just give up some farm until because again, I can't stand right here. He ghosts me. If I stand right here and he gets to right here, he presses ghost and I die. Can't even flash away from that. So I need to just give up farm until until it pushes back.
Kneel.
I'm just gonna stand in the XP range. If he positions up to this cannon minion, I have to leave. Okay, he didn't though. So he's not taking advantage of all the power he has right now with that ghost. Okay, now I have level 6 though, so I have a brief moment where I can actually take the fight here.
Arise and face me.
So he doesn't have boots and I do. This is really convenient for me.
I am Lord and Master. I shall leave this.
So I have to keep the spacing. It's very important I stay out of his hook range. I know he didn't have hook now. So I have a little moment where I can
There is a monster.
hold down E as long as you can, for the most part. There, he was going to back up and walk out of the... He was going to walk out of the range, right? So I had to just release it if I wanted to get damage off of him.
The night shall consume them.
I want to keep the lane locked right here, right? So... So I'll be safe for a little bit. Darius is probably just going to get it back here. That's fine. But I'm very safe when I'm right where I am.
No one commands me.
having the lane right here made it a lot very unsafe for Darius.
This is my realm. So much blood waiting for purpose.
So I think would have been able to kill him even without Warwick there, it looks like. So I wonder if he notices that now and he won't be pushing into me like a retard. But yeah. He played greedier than I played right here, right? Because I'm positioning to try and hit him every time he comes for farm. He needs to learn to give up farm.
Kneel before Vlad.
Kneel before Vlad? That's also my follower sound. I'm gonna feel like I'm getting followers just playing the game. Every time he says kneel before Vlad. Super trippy.
There is a monster.
Did I just use the R word? I suppose I did.
I want to make this last.
Shame. My bad, I'm not completely politically correct. Oh, Darius is bot lane, so pushing is the name of the game. That's a lot of damage. That was one empowered Q, took out 40% of his health.
Kneel before Vlad.
That's actually super trippy. The whole kneel before Vlad thing.
I shall leave this place in ruin.
So I can pick up a blasting wand, because Darius should be walking back in the lane. He can still ghost me if I'm standing right here hitting the tower and he hits that area and I don't back up fast enough.
No one commands me.
Yeah, I'm going the burn build with the Deathfire and the Leandry's first item.
So much blood.
Protobelt can be nice against Darius because I can use Protobelt to dash out of the sweet spot for his Q.
There is a monster in all of us.
Yeah, it is a pretty useful. Alright. Nice that I got a gank. I was getting away either way, but it's nice that I got a gank. So this will get me the... I don't value the tower damage so much right now. I'm just gonna finish my Leandry's.
In darkness, I am truly alive.
So now I'm gonna go Void Staff. He should have stopped building Cleaver and gotten at least the Null Magic Mantle for the boots, right? Because since I'm constantly being a boot tier above him, it's gonna be really awkward for him to ever do anything to me without ghosting, right? I haven't seen him ghost in this lane yet.
I shall leave this place in ruin.
So he must think I have ulti enough to dive him. Actually, I could empower QE him and then ignite and he would die, so I guess backing was the right choice. So I'm going to get this tower. It's going to give the team 625 gold. Shut down. What?
Vessel shall I empty next?
What? Who fed that dude? He just inted. I can actually fight Darius. He might not know that. I didn't have to burn ignite or anything there, so. Oh, he's mid? Even better. I'll wait right here for Darius to show up. I'll use a health pot. I don't want to risk dying. Having that health pot be the difference. Who's gonna come for this farm? You know you want it.
A summoner has disconnected.
Oh, come on, Lucian.
Been slain.
Oh, they're not even doing anything over there. How long has he been out for?
There is a monster in all of us.
Damn it, I could have done that clean. If you saw, I accidentally took my finger off of the E. So,
A summoner has
I had to burn the flash there in order to live. So that was like a mechanical mistake I made. I don't actually make that mistake very often, but yeah, that was really... What is he? Is he building Ninja Tabi? Well, I'm not going to use the R word again. I'm not going to use the R word again. I'm better than that, guys. I think it goes without saying.
So much blood waiting for.
By the way,
purpose.
if you're laning against Vladimir, armor does nothing for you. Just a tip.
an enemy has been slain.
No one commands me.
Come on, you know you want to upgrade the Dark Seal? I will after Void Staff. I don't want to delay the Void Staff, because that finishes the whole pin build thing. But yeah, I will upgrade to Magi's
So much blood
this game, it seems
waiting
like. But I don't have any summoners, right? So it's actually, if they're going to kill me, now's the time, right? When I have no sums. So upgrading to Magi's right now would be kind of silly.
Lord and Master.
I think they've pretty much given up on trying to deal with me.
Double kill.
Nazi tower.
The skies will rain red. I shall leave this place.
That's half her health gone. Or more. That was a little bit more than half her health.
Witness the depths of despair. There is a monster in us.
Okay. So Dash is gonna miss all of this farm trying to get stacks. Look, literally, all of the ones he attempted, he just fucking blundered the farm. There was no need for that. god. That's why you have to use your Q before you pool, because it's really slow. It's a slow ability. Plus, Darius body blocked the E for Aurelion Soul. That was actually really nice, because I think just my E would have been able to kill the Aurelion. Okay, now my summoners are coming back up. I finished my Void Staff. I can go Magi's. Yeah. I mean, this Darius doesn't know that. He's just now building Null Magic Mantle at 20 minutes. That's too late. I've already finished 2 penetration items and Void Staff. This is a joke. He honestly should just, like, build fucking Death's Dance. Like, just go full damage at this point. You've already, like, committed to losing this lane. But yeah, that was pretty unfortunate.
This is my realm.
So, since I'm playing with Deathfire and not Storm Raiders, where I am on the map is actually very important. Like my positioning in the lane, because I don't get a free get out of jail free card with Storm Raiders. So I have to be really smart about playing with the information I have. I'm looking at the map, seeing the enemies there. We've got a lot of pressure. It's a 5v3 at the moment, right? So I can push as much as I want.
The skies will rain red.
Interesting how they lost 4v3. Bye. Thanks for the stacks.
I shall leave this place in ruin. Kneel before Vlad.
An enemy has been slain.
When do you go Storm Raiders versus Deathfire? I cannot really proc Storm Raiders on Darius. And I do need some strength in the laning phase so that I don't get bullied out of it. So that's when I go Deathfire. You also go Deathfire against Pantheon. I lost a game versus Pantheon and Vladimir largely because I did not go Deathfire earlier. Right?
So much blood waiting for us.
So I want them to come to me. I don't have ulti. It's kind of a bluff how strong I am, to be honest.
Vessel shall I empty?
If they're all going to go mid, I'm going to pressure the engine. Damn. If I had ult, he would have been dead. That was actually pretty silly for me to burn flash. For some reason I thought, like, oh my god, I'm so fed. I'll just one-shot him. See, I didn't have pool. Flashing forward and burning pool was really silly. Yeah, that wasn't... Damn. That was really stupid. Now Lucian's dead. He really is feeding. Thresh was right. This Lucian is terrible. Yep, and now it's a 4v. Yeah, apparently. can't see the lantern. Yeah, look at this. This is so bad. Yeah, okay. I knew I couldn't one-shot him because I checked he had 2 health items, and still, I went for it. Yeah, I mean, you sometimes still take Storm Raiders in lanes that you can't proc Storm Raiders because you're thinking about the mid to late game, when in team fights, Storm Raiders is much more powerful. You know? So if I'm laning versus a tank, I have the choice of either going. Why didn't... Like, you miss everything, and then you say you missing ping me. Not burning ult on that. They've got a Caitlyn I have to deal with. They have an Aurelion Soul who needs to die. How long I'm going to be streaming for? Probably an hour or 2 more. And I'm probably gonna head out, clip all the games that I played today, the ones that were informative and educational, blah blah blah, and put them on the YouTube channel. I want to start building the YouTube channel up and have like a really you know, educational thing going. So actually, if someone are you guys able to create highlights from my archive videos? Is anyone able to do that? Are you able to see my videos and create highlights out of them, or you can only create clips?
There is a monster in all of us. Kneel.
It's a really silly way to die, Thrush.
An enemy has been slain.
Well, we're gonna get this tower. Nice, very nice. Very good. That canceling that back, as well as Caitlyn being right here. Secures Talon that tower. We are also, they burned a lot of summoners there, and now I have flash, and I know Aurelion Sol doesn't have flash, and most of them flashed away from me. Yeah, level 3 ult after I died, but the thing is, we won that fight, and my ult did a lot. It 100 to 0'd Aurelion Sol, and it also burned all of their summoners. That's really nice. I actually think going... Oh, I can't afford Zonius. Doesn't build out of NLR or anything. Zonius is going to be my last item, because it's gonna allow me to do the thing where I can get a big ulti, and then Zonius to secure the heal.
I am Lord and Master.
So what I'm thinking is I want my ultimate for every fight, so I'm very hesitant to take fights without my ultimate. I'm strong enough to pop people because I just basically bought Rabadons, but I don't want to. I want to have a more guaranteed win on a fight with my ultimate. Like, I'm fairly certain even with 0 stacks on my Giants, I can flash, EQ, ignite, and kill Caitlyn
No one
without using my ultimate.
me. The skies
Let's do it. Let's do it.
rain red.
Yeah, flash EQ kills her. Just like I thought. Oh, dude, I bursted Baron too much. I bursted Baron for like 1500 damage with my EQ. So when Jax flashed over for the steal, we were still able to get it. How did Lucian die? He's right here? Did he not help with the Baron? My goodness, what a bad AD carry. What? They're all dead. Why are we not just taking the inhib? Damn it, Talon. Sono flash ult exhaust. You know what would have remedied that situation, Lucian? If you were in the right spot and Baron would die?
I shall leave this place in ruin. My thirst.
Bummer. I don't think there was a way I was getting out of that. Maybe I'll finish with Protobelt. Gives me ability to somehow gap close on them without flash. So I was going Zhonya's, but that's quite a... I feel like having the full item spike here when the game's just about to end is better than waiting for the Zhonya's. I don't need to sell it, I can wait. I'll be able to buy it before I can respond. Majias didn't work out so well this game, but yeah, I think I would have bought it again if I
This place.
redid this, because there was very little risk in the Majias. I was already super far ahead, right? So it's almost no risk, but pretty high reward. I'll sell Majias for Rabadon's for Zhonya's if the game isn't ended pretty soon. Like if we throw like 3 more times. Lucian's trying to lose.
Which vessel shall I empty next?
Oh, I forgot I had Protobelt. Damn it. I was like, I'm going the Korean Penetrator, no, I don't have Protobelt. So, if I had remembered I had Protobelt, man, Aurelion Sol would have died there. One shot with the hard Q Protobelt. Like it. Oh, damn it. She lived just a tad. I'm pretty sure only my empowered Q hit Caitlyn there and not my my E. Because if my E had hit, she would have died. The empowered Q just did 90% of her health. Because it deals like 1600 damage right now or something like that. So crazy. How to play Vlad versus Swain. You just sustain through his damage. That's a classic lane where you just need an early defensive item and you'll be able to survive through him and sustain through the lane with your Q, right? So against Vladimir, I mean against Swain as Vladimir. Against Swain as Vladimir, you just what was the damage? I should have done a lot. Yeah, 42k. Feels good, man. And probably like 30k healing. 20, whatever. Right here, I feel like Caitlyn didn't get hit by my E and just my empowered Q. Oh, damn it. Oh wait, maybe I didn't have empowered Q up. That was my mistake. I should have queued the minion and then gone up with empowered Q. Yeah, I was being silly. I'm pretty sure. Yep. That was good. You saw how I play the laning phase early on. I was trying to stay way out. I was trying to stay just on the edge of Darius' range so he can't hit me with anything. But like before this. See? Just try and dance on the edge of his range and hit him with every Q. Because he's melee, he's got to come up for the CS, so it's really easy to land Vladimir Q on melees. That's why it's such a good matchup against most melee champions mid lane. Even Kassadin, but only Kassadin pre-6, right? And I die. Can't even. Okay, now I have level 6 though. So I have a brief moment where I can actually get a fight here.